It's coming online. Am I live? YouTube, not yet. Twitch. Twitch is always faster on the draw. Am I live? Well, I guess I got my confirmation. So live on YouTube. That's nice. Welcome to Code Hangout number 94. We're almost at the big 100. The main thing will be to add a button for adding solutions to puzzles imported from Penpa. But there's also something that's been nagging at me for a couple of days, which is adding a QR code to the link server page, which is this page. Not so much because it's super useful, but actually because it lets me test out some internal stuff I want to work on. And then I have a couple of overflow things. But today I'm starting super late, so I don't think I'll get to all of them. Welcome to the stream. The solutions add-on is actually, let's actually bring up a test puzzle, a Penpa imported test puzzle. So I don't actually come across them so often. And this is some code Mark wrote, of course. So here's a, let me see if I can find a really small one. I'm just looking at the Penpa Discord chat. I'm looking for a simple small puzzle. This does not seem to include a puzzle at all. Okay, I guess it's some sort of demonstration of... Oh, all right. So how do I take this into the tool? Let me see where it is. It's not here. It's not here. Is it one of these? No. Is it? Nope. I don't actually... I had this open. Come on. Come on. It was a GitHub icon, I believe. Not this one. Not that one. Oh, maybe I had it open over here. All right. Yes. So what does it want? It wants a Penpa link. It does a bunch of other ones as well. All right. So let's try this one. And we'll do this. No, okay. So that's a very true conversion. Now the code he prepared, let's have a look at that. So where does this go? So where does this go? Convert to tabs. Tab with 2. Line 3622. All right, so I'm guessing this goes into script. I wish I could bold a line here. That would be cool. But nope, won't do that. I don't know if that'll be on screen still. Yeah, it's on screen. No problem. So let's see. This is, he wants this in line. Wait, I lost something. 3622. Handle option. Oh, nope. 1 second. Try to squeeze it in that space. So, dialog type equals valid. Function adds fpuzzle add solution. Dialog type equals valid if line 3622. If dialog types. Okay, I don't understand where this goes. And of course, the line numbers might have changed, which is not good. Handle fpuzzle solution link. Dogparts.pop. All right, maybe this line exists. I hope this line exists. 3696. Okay, I've added a bunch of stuff. All right, so this is always. I'm gonna leave a comment here. All right, so dialog handle FL solution link. So this tests for that, and not RECTC puzzle. Okay, so let's see where this is defined just to make sure we're doing things in a sane fashion. Okay, so he wants, obviously, he wants the CTC one added, but do we not have this somewhere else already? Okay. I guess we should probably change that then. So we want to add this for now. I want to change this to fpuzzle in the future. And if puzzles match, not equals, so I think we can replace this here. We can do replace this with $1. Okay, I think that's okay. So the other part, let's see, anybody in chat? Nobody yet. I think the only viewers here are myself. All right, let me know if you know anything's off with the audio and whatnot when you come in. So let's also change this to. So he wants to verify that it's not a get puzzle ID. Do we want to run this twice here? Probably not. Is get puzzle ID called anywhere else here? Nope. So I think that's the only change. And if not, and not. Not. What is it popping off from here? One sec. It's popping off. Doesn't include solution, huh? If valid. Okay, so it only applies for this one. All right. So he's actually not done the other button. Is this the only place I'm using this function? The thing is, there's a reason it's called fpuzzles add solution. We should probably call it something else. Yeah. So I don't think he's changing that in any way here. He's just ifing that. So we probably want to do a different one like this. And we'll probably want to change this. Add solution F puzzles. Make sure it's changed everywhere. Oh, that's why I've it's actually in here. Let's see. Do I want to rename that all of that? Because I prefer in things like that, that should be a postfix rather than a prefix. And now I have ringing in my ears, which is not pleasant. All right, let's see. Fpuzzle that solution. This doesn't actually need to be prefixed at all. So we can just call this add solution because this only applies to fpuzzles. right? And then this would just be add solution. Where else? So now this one, which we're going to change. And this is going to be CTC. Right? And I think this no longer exists anywhere in the code base. Am I in the right folder? Yes. Yeah, just in the minified version. All right, fair enough. All right. So let me just refresh this, make sure it doesn't blow up just yet. Okay. Now, obviously, it doesn't know to call this. So when and how this gets called, we need to figure that out still. Let's bring this code over. So this does the CTC check, which we shouldn't have to do now. Data get solution. All right. Add solution CTC. So get puzzle ID, replace REC. Okay. Solution. We're still using decompress, sure. CTC puzzle data. Let's get rid of the CTC here. Let me see if my stream announcements are all live. Should be live. All right, so puzzle data. Data, does he change this? Nope. Get solution. Why am I passing this in like this? It seems so strange. Solution as an array. Is it? Oh, is that post compared? Okay, first of all, this doesn't make any sense. Right? Why am I passing in these as functions? This seems so strange. Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, I'm changing this, even though I don't usually change things at this stage. But I don't know why these are functions here that then are executed down here. I must have done something else a while ago. But that looks strange. All right. So, if I, let's say, do this, and then I write add, oh wait, let's refresh this. Right, and now we do add solution. Oh, I'm not on localhost. That would help. So, all ones, add solution, CTC, I guess execute. And it should spit out this. Now, we probably want to just open that. Like that. And now we should be able to say, oh, already solved the puzzle. Okay, so this is the correct solution. And would we see that in source puzzle? So he's adding it like this. Oh yeah, of course, because the old format didn't have another way of doing it. Yeah, I need to add like that to the format, but like that has to go part of that has to be part of the documentation effort and kind of because I want that format to also support kind of structured items. And then here, we'll have no solution. And if I look at source puzzle, we should not have the solution cage. And if I look here at current puzzle, we should have the solution here. All right. Okay, so that seems to work. Puzzle cages are... Yeah, I mean, this shouldn't live here, just like this lives here. You know what I want? I'm going to do this. Puzzle data solution. And then we'll just do, if puzzle data is undefined, we'll just stick it in. We'll just add it in. So we can pass it in. We use that function in other places. Probably not like this. This function needs to go into a tool similar to the fpuzzle one, in a data structure or a class that's related to that particular format, right? So if puzzle data equals undefined, then we want to execute this. And if solution equals undefined, we'll do this. Now there's no error checking here. I guess the parent should do that. And I think, yeah, we can just do this. And we'll probably pull these out here like this. So we'll do, what do we need from load f puzzles? We need decompress puzzle and compress puzzle. And from puzzle zipper, we need unzip. This is kind of our module definition in a way, right? And we need zip. Zip and zip. Data we no longer need. Puzzle data. Puzzle cages, yada, yada, yada. We probably want to check or strip any cages that already have a solution, I guess. So for example, let us, let's output that here. Hey, Mark, thanks for joining. I'm just going to have a look at this. So we're going to look at what's the damage if we're trying to do this on a puzzle that already has a solution built in. We should probably strip out any prior solution, right? So if I do this, we'll get 2 solution cages, right? So we want to remove it, but we don't want to just willy-nilly remove it. We want to remove it with the correct tooling. So it's, you know, down the line, it's reliable of how that happens. So we have some metadata stuff in here. So if I search for meta, extract puzzle meta. So if I do a, if I do framework.app.extract puzzle meta, framework.app.current puzzle, it'll give me these, right? But we probably don't want to go through this because we want to deal with raw data. So, yeah, RE meta tags. Tags, RE tags. Yeah, I don't think this is ever used and will ever be used. Yeah, so we're gonna change that. Replace comma with pipes. Tags.replace comma with pipes. I think this was so you could extract a specific number of tags or whatever. Doesn't make sense, right? So we're going to take this, stick that in here, get rid of that, and now make this sane, and hopefully not make a bunch of mistakes, right? And then this, we can probably just leave this on puzzle for now. So we'll do this under app.remeta tags. And I guess we can just use the regular syntax like this. I don't think there's any other escaping I need. And we'll just do that. Right? And that doesn't look like it's working anymore. Right? That doesn't look right. Yeah, that translating a regular expression from string syntax to another kind of syntax is always a bit tricky. Let's see, does this just not come up with anything? Did I not escape something? It should... Wait, what? That does... Oh no, that negates the thing. So it should find something that doesn't have spaces or colons in it. I wonder if I actually want to allow spaces. It might actually make sense to allow spaces here. So what I could do is I could literally just say, give me a bunch of stuff, but lazy, followed by any white space you may have. And I'm guessing I don't need... it's probably these double escapes, right? And then followed by a bunch of stuff that's not white space, one way or another, right? And if I execute this... All right, so that works now. Okie dokie. And now I can just use the meta tags here as well in the actual code. And if I do this, puzzle.cages, .map, what do I pull out of the cage? Cells. So we're only looking at cages that don't have cells. And then we look at the value. So it only, that's actually... Cage that cells length being 0, that's actually not that's probably not a restriction I should have, considering that, you know, some tools don't allow that. The problem is then I can't have, then the problem is if I allow cages with different, how do I mark this as a meta tag? There's no other code in it, just that formatting. It's probably not enough. Well, it's actually easier for us because we're just looking for a specific one. So we can probably filter out solutions, right? Because the point is, what if somebody wants to create a killer cage cell tag with, you know, with this text in it, right? So we have a couple of options. One option is I go through this process specifically to find existing solutions. And then at least, I think that's what I should do, because at least then it's consistent. And if I update this in the future, that update, you know, will benefit this code as well. And I don't have a second piece of code So that's gone that I have to keep track of and whatnot. So this is kind of future-proofing it, right? And this is looking at current puzzle. But I think I can just pass puzzle in here like that, because that's already decoded and whatnot. Right? And then I can just output this to have a quick peek. And the idea is we just want to identify, is it likely that we have a solution in there? And if yes, we want to strip it, right? So add solution CTC. So that gets us metadata. And then we can just say, okay, if metadata.solution console.log strip solution, and we'll just output the cages twice, and then we'll do cages dot filter cage, where cage dot value equals solution. Can we guarantee that that's what it'll look like? Probably not, right? Since it's tolerant to different amounts of white space and so on. Let's just output that quickly before we do the edit, because like ideally I don't do an array reassignment here, but just an actual, whoops, just trimming out the items I want to trim out, but that takes a bit of fuffing about. So let's first make sure that this works in theory. So we got a strip solution, we've got these cages, cages puzzle.cages.filter. Yep, I forgot the puzzle. Puzzle.cages, that filters, oh, yeah, that's the opposite, all right. But it sees these. If I refresh this and execute this here, it'll get that one, all right. Now, if I create a regular expression off of this, let resol equals new regexp. And here, we're just going to do any amount of white space. Any metadata tags. So we have a bunch of characters, followed by a colon, any amount of white space, and then the rest of it, right? Oh yeah, wait, we don't want to just match the solution. No, no, sorry. We do want to match that solution because that comes out of this data, right? Yes. Probably something like this. Let's just stick that in here for now. And then we can do something like just test the cage values for that. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. And now we get nothing. And here we get nothing. Wait, solution. That double escape. Man, regular expressions are so finicky there. Did you see the mistyped thumbnail? I almost called this stream the Penpa pollutions. Oh dear. That wouldn't have been kind. I am so tired. Okay, so that still seems to find that embedded solution. Wait, why do we have an embedded solution here? This is not supposed to have an embedded solution. This has 2. Oh, because we already added the solution. So we kind of want to do this first. Like that. So that should only have, no, so this one shouldn't have a solution found. Yep, and then this one should have 1. Okay. Yeah, I think it'll be easiest to just filter this. I mean, we're adding a new one anyways. So then we'll do this equals dot filter. Like that. And then we'll just output it again. Make sure that makes sense. So here, wait, that doesn't make sense. Ah, sorry. Yeah, so here, I think I need to clone this array because then we're pushing into it, right? And then we're seeing something different than what I think I'm seeing. 1, 2, and 3. I should let the 9x9 folks know about the live streams. Although, well, actually, yeah, the Sunday evening ones, this is specifically done for, I'm specifically timing them for the American audience. All right, so we have a solution here, then it gets stripped, and then it gets added in, right? And if we do it here, we just don't have a solution, and then it gets added in. All right. So this should do the trick. And we probably, do we want to be? Yeah, we probably don't want to be case sensitive here. Okay. Let's call it meta-sol so it doesn't collide with anything else. Okay, so we're stripping the solution. Too busy to play. Hey there. Somebody on the Twitch chat for a change. Mark is over on the YouTube chat. I hope I'll get both chats up and running. So, let's review. We get the cages. We check for metadata. If there is metadata, we strips all the any metadata that matches the solution read, this particular solution. Right? I don't actually know what it does when it finds multiple. Let's have a quick look. It generates an array. Ooh. Yeah, this should, it's not valid right now to have multiple solutions, so I'm not going to worry about it, but it could error out in weird ways. So that's probably something we want to fix in the future. All right. So then new zip, let's just squash all of this together. And let's try to use the same naming conventions here. Probably, yeah, we can probably just do this here. I don't like that I'm adding this. That's not really part of the solution. It's just a little helper function for down here. So probably what we'll do here is we'll do that over here and then strip it from these. And here I'm basically going to do the same thing that I did here, where I'm only where I'm also accepting data being passed in. Right, so if by and we'll do this, but like that. And if solution is undefined, we'll do this. But in this case, we'll do a split. And then I think that's the same as that. And this is the same as that. And that should be good like this. And I think I'm going to start internally using these, using fpuz instead of fpuzzles for the file format. Okay. Is there anything we need to do differently here? I don't think so. Puzzle cages, yeah. And make sure there's an area already, and then this gets added in. Good. Second. Nope, not my patron. Somebody else's patron. All right. Okay. So what we don't have yet is the interaction with the dialogue, right? Ah, no, this is obviously not solved like this. Okay, I need a super mini demo puzzle. So if I delete all of this, can I start with a blank puzzle? All right. Can I new grid? I want to make it 3x3. 3x3. J, nope. New grid. Yep. Size the grid lines, use update display button. Okay. And if I take this, load clone, IU share, editing URL, solving URL. Okay. So if I take this and stick that into, not here, here. And then, he doesn't have localhost. Mark, you need to add localhost. That's where I'll do my solving. All right, so let's go to localhost. So now I think I can just fill it up like this. And then check. Doesn't look like right. 5 errors found. Heart cage. Found 15. What? Expected 6. Oh, does it treat it like a 3x3? Like this? Ah, okay. Okay, so this will now just blow up. Right. That will now just blow up. But the reason for that is it's obviously calling the wrong function. So you solved that by simply just having that one there. All right. Where is it adding the... Oh, you didn't even do that, right? You didn't even interfere with the new link with the solution stuff. Okay. New link with this solution. And puzzle with the solution. So I think what we can do is we can make this a generic one, right? And then we can do let puzzle ID equals get puzzle ID. And then we can just regex it, right? And we can just check it against the regexes. So if I go up here, we kind of can do this, right? So we can do is fpuz. Well, we kind of want to use puzzle tools for that. I mean, that's what they're for. Get puzzle format. Get puzzle ID. Right? Unknown. That's weird. It should know about CTC format. Right, let's try it. Let's try a different one. Well, it does know this one. Okay, so my puzzle tools format detection is completely out of date. Hey, Luda3. Ah, you're welcome. Thank you. Thanks for doing the feedback. In fact, on my to-do list for today, which I won't get to for sure, is to create a feedback form. So I think it makes sense to have a feedback form where people can say, okay, there's something broken with this puzzle. I have a suggestion for the app, you know, things like that. Because not everybody finds their way to Discord or to the GitHub repo or whatever. So we have format checking here, but I'm guessing it only is CTC data. Oh, so if I do dot replace CTC with nothing, unknown, is JSON, return false. I think it works on the uncompressed data. Is pzipped. Return not is JSON and is JSON puzzlezipper.unzip. Is fpuzzlezipped. It needs to do that as well because it's actually fpuzzle. Yeah, okay, all right. Not something I can do now. So let's just use these. We'll just do that. And I don't like CTC as the name for the format because the format doesn't actually have anything to do with CTC. It's Sam's tool, so I need to nip that in the bud. In fact, having that prefix there is already a bad move. We need to sort that out, Mark, before we get too far down that line. All right. So if I do this and I press, what if I just execute that here? Can I test it this way? Is fpus false? Is CTC true? Okay, so we can do if puzzle ID. So let data with solution. So then we'll just say data with solution equals so if it's fpuzzles, we'll do this. And we can pass in puzzle ID since we've already extracted it, but we haven't extracted the solution. All right. And these should all be mutually exclusive. So we can just copy that, do it again, add puzzle solution CTC, do this. No, but we do actually want to have an else if here because now we can do an else and we can say, no, actually we just check the solution data afterwards. So now we can do this. And if we'll just do this for now. And this was the whole action, right? And let's just use the same syntax everywhere. Like that. Okay, so if I do this, get the dialog, but if I do this, and I press this, unexpected end of JSON input. Interesting. Add solution CTC. Add solution CTC. Add solution puzzle data. Get puzzle ID. Probably want to do this. If I do this twice, it will blow up, right? Actually, I don't know what happens. If I do get puzzle ID, right? And then I execute this. Get puzzle ID. Get puzzle ID. Oh my god. Autocomplete, always interfering. But if I do it again, it's just going to give me an empty string, right? No. It works. How does it work? Is this optional? Okay, so if it doesn't find something to replace, it returns the original string. Okay, so I can always do this. Like that. And then I won't have this problem, right? And I think I'm going to move them... No, we're going to do this in this order. And we probably want to do the same thing here. Yeah. Like that, just to strip the prefix. And... Oh, okay. Can I just... no, I can't. It'll just open the new version up then. Okay. Data with the solution is this. And the original data is this. Which should be different. It should be the data without the solution, right? So this is without solution, it's a little bit bigger. Makes sense. All right. Okay, so this should work if we didn't break anything on the other path, right? Now, what it doesn't include, obviously, it doesn't handle this button. In fact, it blows up, right? So, new f-puzzles solution link. Boom. So we probably want to gonna get rid of f-puzzles. It's an advanced feature. People shouldn't do it unless they know what they're doing. And then instead of open f-puzzle with solution, we call open puzzle with solution. So I should be able to do this and now go to new solution link. Now if I type this in, solution is correct. Okay. I do the same thing here. New solution link. Already solved the puzzle. Okay. Interesting how the 2 doesn't mark as bad. Now this one already has a puzzle, so it doesn't come up here, but we still can... So I can do a different solution now. Let's say it's all 9s, right? Go here. And we want new solution link. And now if we do it all once, check. That's not so... It disables the conflict check. But that's not something I can look at today. Now we have obviously other errors, but it matches the solution. So this should work. This looks like it's the right way to go. Now we've done a couple of small adjustments. We did a relabel in here. So we do need to recompress that file, reminify that file. This is under optimizers converters. JavaScript minifier. That in here. No. Wait. How does this work? Am I not using... Oh, I'm not using the minified version, aren't am I? I must... No, I am... What the heck is going on here? Wait a second. Load fpuzzle dot... The frick? I didn't... Did I? I didn't save this yet, right? How the hell is this working? Oh, because I haven't tested it on an puzzle yet. So if I do this, it won't work, right? Yeah. All right. Sanity restored. If I do it now, after refresh, get solution is not defined. Get solution. Yeah, because it's not get solution, it's add solution. Where's get solution? Get solution. Oh. That's wrong. Okay. So if I go back here, this should already have a solution, so... Okay. But I can go here. New solution link. Now this will look different than that, I'm guessing. Although, maybe not. It is different. It's bigger. I wonder why. Some quirk of the compression, I guess. I wonder why this is different. The format of the solution must be a bit different. Let's say, if I go to the source puzzle here, it doesn't have solution. Oh, it has it via the cage method. Okay. If I go here, it also has it. Let's copy this out and then take it this one. Look the same to me. So there's something else changing between one and the other. Maybe the IDs. I don't know. Metadata. I don't know. Curious. It's curious enough that I actually do want to dig a little deeper just to make sure I'm not screwing something up here. And why is this not looping? I think it was set to loop, but loop once, which is silly. So what I'm going to do is we're going to see if the puzzle data before changing const puzzle before puzzle after. If they're different, I'm just going to print them out. And then I can just compare them in the editor. So we want to go here. And we want to just run this, I think. No. I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, it's all happening internal, isn't it, in the decoder? So we're going encoding, decode. Okay, so that's why it's different. So yeah, we're attaching the solution and the object is probably in a different place at the end or whatever, and that's why it's different. And I'm not looking at that here. Okay, that makes sense now. So the reason they're different is because it's probably getting moved to a different place. And the reason I didn't see it here is because the source puzzle isn't actually the source puzzle, it's the puzzle after conversion to CDC format, right? So it won't tell us anything about that. Okay, Let's just get rid of all the rubbish I put in here just a second ago. I think that's it, right? Add solution. FPUS. Boom. Yeah. Okay. And here, add solution CTC. All right. So that looks good. That should add. So we've updated this. Yeah. Updated this. We've just done a little bit of renaming here, just to keep it sane. Just refactored a little bit, moved things a little bit around, nothing too major. Just to keep things neat, renamed a couple of things, added this whole function, adjusted this to handle either, and made sure... Oh yeah, no, that's just taking care of the refactoring with the regexes that got renamed. There's the minified version. I didn't do anything else here, right? Yeah, that's just a rename. Okay. Close, close, close. Let me just close all of these because sometimes I worry that I have like the file open somewhere else and it gives me, oh, you didn't save changes, and I don't know what's going on then. Okay, now we want to bump the version. And then that's actually done for this. This, maybe we can look at that quickly. Oh, we could also look at this. Basically, I want to see if we can look for today's puzzle in our scanner tool. All right. Where's the version? Update puzzle with solution link for CTC format. I wonder if it would be fair to spit out a CTC encoded URL instead of the fpuzzle encoded URL. The problem is those aren't round trippy, like they don't contain all the same data and you can't edit them anymore, so it wouldn't really be as useful. Be nice to, sometime I'd love to do a conversion the other way as well. As much as possible. Obviously it would be tricky, like something like, so obviously we know that Penpa is a super set of fpuzzles, and apparently CTC is a superset of either one of them, so you cannot convert them losslessly in both directions. Let's just deploy beta quickly and run a quick test. Is there a daily puzzle? Yes, there's a daily puzzle. Let's play that on beta. Now, this doesn't test too much because obviously it's an fpuzzles format link, but it'll make sure nothing blows up. So, and today I'm not going to work super hard because I have a massive headache. I didn't sleep enough and I started too late. So let's see. For surrounding 4 digits. Okay, I like these. I like these. They're relatively simple. So we've got a 4 here and a 4 here. There's no 4s here. The 8 here and oh, but the 8s could be here, 4 here and here. Ooh, okay, wait. So no 7s here. So there's 7s here. Does these mean 2 1s? I guess so. I mean, 7's here, 7's here, 5's here, not a 5 here. So, oh, that's a 5. So this is 6, 7, 9. No 6 here. 7 is here on the outside. 8 and 9. So 8 or 9 is going to compete with something in here. 5, 5, 5 up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's got to be an 8, and that's got to be 1, 4, and that's got to be 2, 3. 2, 3 doesn't overlap with anything here. So this is now a 5, 7, and it's not a 5, 8. And there can't be 7s here, so that's got to be the 7. So now we have 7s here. 1, 2, and a second 2. 5, 8. Doesn't overlap anything. It's a 7 here. So now we've got 2. The 1s are here. Now this is a 4, 6, and an 8. All right. And 5, 6, 7, 9. 4, 8, 9. So we have 4 here and here. So that means there's a 4 here. 8 and 9, 6. So 6 down here. says a 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 8. No 1s here. No 2s here. This could be a 3 with 7, 8, 9 over here. So there's 2s here, so there's no 2s here. Oh, and that's 2. So this has 4 given, right? So there can't be a 1 here. And there can't be 3s here. So these are 6 and 9. And that's the 3. And that's a 7. 8, 9 pair. Oop, no 7. And no 9 there. 6 and 9. Not a 6. And this is now 5, 5, 4, 6. Alright. There's 9s up here. Now there's 9s here and here, so we've got some 9s over here. 1, 2, and 2, 6, 9. So there's 9s here and 9s here. Oh, not a 9 here, so that's the 9. And no 4 here. So that's got to be a 4. And then 8s. 6s, 8s. 8 here. What we're missing here? 2, 3, and 6. And that isn't a 2. And the 6, does that do anything magical? Not really. I mean, these puzzles I find these puzzles relatively simple, although sometimes I've encountered some hard ones as well, or tricky ones really, not hard per se. Let's use our logic a little bit then while we're at it. 5, 8. 5, 8. 2 or 3, 4, 8, 9. So an 8 here and an 8 here. Well, it puts an 8 there and an 8 over here. What else do we have overlapping? 4 and 4. Puts the 4s over here. What's going in here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 and 7. 3. Doesn't overlap with anything really. Oh, that's a 3, 9 pair. It does actually overlap. That means we're missing a 2 over here. Okay, that resolves the 2, 8 down here. Get sort of an 8 here. What's next? What's next? 6, 9. What are these 3? 1, 7, and 9. Okay. That's done. These 3 are now 1, 2, and 8. And we need a 2 on either side, so there can't be a 2 here. Ooh, that's a 4 now. That's a 4 now. And what else do we need here? What quads are still open? Only these digits, right? And we know there's got to be a 2 over here. That's a 2, 8. 3, 2, 6. Not a 6. 3, 7 here. It's resolved. 7, 1. 1 comes out of here. We need a 1 on this quad, so that's a 1. And that resolves all these 2s and 8s down here. 9, 3. Okay, these 2 are 2 and 8, which are resolved. What else are we missing here? 4. It's not helpful. 4, 6, 9. Can't be a... what are these 3? 4, 5, and 9, huh? Okay, that puts a 5 here. And these 2... Oh, that's not a 4 now. And then these 2 are 1 and 3, which are resolved. These 2 are 1 and 3 as well. And this one is a 7. And down here we're missing 4 and 5. 4, 5, like this. Oh, that's not a 5. And then this one is the missing 3. Finally, 2, 4, 9. Like that. This is a 8. And this one is a 6. that resolves these over here. And now we've got these and these. These. This one. And finally, a 9 in the corner. There's a 3 over here. All right, well, it didn't blow up. It had a solution. Solution is correct, but we can force it to give us a new link. And I played on the wrong domain. I didn't test anything. It didn't test anything. Well, that's unfortunate. I really need to play at least one. Okay, now that we know how it goes, should be fast, right? 5 here. Whoop. 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No 8 and no 8 here. 1, 4. Which other ones have 4 digits given? 2 here. There is no 3 here. And this is a 6 and a 9. And there's no 1 here. And that's 1, 3. All right. All right, so that takes a 9 out of these two. 2, 3 takes... doesn't do anything, but this is a 5, 7, 8 now. This is 6, 7, 9. 6, 7, 9. This is 7, 8, 9. And this is 4, 5, 5, where these are the 5s. All right. 6, 8, 4, 5, 5. So 4 here. 2 on either side, so this can't be a 2. This is how we finished it last time. 2, 3, 7, 9, 6 across. Doesn't do anything. Just saying, trying to see if there's any super quick ways of finishing it off that we didn't have access to earlier, or just didn't realize. That's how they worked. That's not a 9. 6, 9, 9. Where's the 8 go? Don't know, but we know there's one here. 1s and 2s. Oops, 7 doesn't go here anymore. So 1, 1 here. Because we can't put them both there. That resolves this. 3 and 1. 4, 6, 8. We have an 8, 8 there. 2 on either side, and then a 1 somewhere. 8 going up this way. 8 there. We have an 8 here. I think we have a lot of 7s, right? Where do the 7s go? Here's a 7. Alright. A couple of 1s. Oh, we know there's a 1 here or here, but not much else. 8s. Oh, there's an 8. A lonely 8 over here, and there's an 8 over there too. Okay. Alright, so the rest isn't resolved there yet. Some 9s here and here. And here. These 3 are 2, 3, and 9. Okay. And these 2 are 5 and 6. Double 6, 6, 8, 5, 2, 4, 3, 6, 9. Okay. 8, 2, 9, 6, 9, 8. 2, 4, 5. I'm just getting through it as quickly as possible, just so we have the full cycle of usage. 4, 5, 6. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get much else done today, actually. I'm already running out of time. So 1, 3, and 1, 3, and 4. No, and 2. All right, 3, 6. Oop. Okay, 9 here. 1, 2. All right. This is now 2, 8. The 4 here. Oops. 1, 4, 1, 3. 2, 8. 1 there. 7. Nope. 4, 5. Nope. 7. And this is 6, 8. 1, 3, and 7. All right. So we've solved it. Now we can get a new link with the new code. Add new solution link. And there should be a new URL, except by accident. Okay. Yeah. All right. Wait, I have a bookmarklet for filling in the solution. Enter solution. And works. All right. Sweet. So that's done. Now the QR code is a little trickier. But basically, what I want to do is basically put together a super quick. I lost my shoe. A super quick mini sort of URL minification setup using the API, and then using certain things. You know, just like a basic something like. So I was just doing some research, kind of. Link shorten API. So for example, what does that mean, right? That's, is that just the internals without the UI? Are there other tools based on it? All right. Is it worthwhile using this? Is it big enough? Have enough people use it for it? Yeah. Doesn't look super busy. I don't know if it's worthwhile using it because link shortening is not a complex task. There's a couple of housekeeping things that you need to be wary of. And maybe there's some base, like, that's the entire server, right? It's using Helmet, which is really not necessary for a backend. Don't know why he would do that. Okay. What routes does it support? Probably just, you know, create link, update link. That's about it, right? Short URL controller. And then, oh my god, he's going super MVC here. Like super tiny files. I mean, that's good actually. That's actually a plus because I probably will just use it as a sort of get me started quicker, but I'll probably implement my own stuff. He's using Mongoose. Use new URL parse, use unified topology. Use create index. And then models, that's where I guess all the work happens. Maybe not. Slug. String unique true URL. Okay. Where's the thing? Where's the stuff that actually happens? So, smash shorten URLs for use on shorten await short URL find one slug, return redirect URL.url. So it doesn't really do a lot of handling. New URL schema. But that might be good enough for me to kind of start using this kind of, or build something based on this sort of architecture. Because I'll probably build something more complex unnecessarily while I need even something even simpler than that. I'm guessing it's using NanoID to generate the thing. Yup.object. Yup. What is yup? Yup is a schema builder for runtime value parsing and validation. Define schema for yada yada. So how is this used here? String trim matches. So it's really just doing some regexing. So I don't think yep actually is. Oh, okay. It does say this must be URL. I don't even. Yeah, I mean that's actually the one thing. Like I want to limit it to URLs to actual puzzles. So, but I'll probably have to just build my own regex there. So I probably don't need that either. Now this is based on Express, I think, which I'm not currently using. Morgan, wasn't Morgan... Isn't that a logging framework? Yeah, it's an HTTP logger. I should probably be using it. I used to use it like years ago. But on these new projects, I've been building things mostly from scratch. So this it is actually super simple, which is kind of what I want. All right. He likes keeping things simple. I appreciate that. Oh, no, that's not the file I want to look at. Okay, it's a React app. It's a bit overkill for this kind of thing. All right, it's designed to work. All right, I think it makes sense. So let's kind of let's write down some notes. So we do sort of api.sudokupad.com URL shortener, and then because for the QR code, the long URLs just won't fit data wise. Like it's if you see a QR code that takes 1 second. I had a page open here for generating a QR code just to test. Yeah. So like if I take something like even a small puzzle like this, right? And I ask, actually that is probably small enough, but even that, look, like that's already, you know, so any kind of puzzle that has any kind of data in it is not gonna fit in the standard QR code. And it's struggling. I think it's internally generating SVG elements. Like, I don't think it'll actually create it because I think it's probably too big for any kind of QR standard. All right, anyway. So, create hashes. So we're creating hashes with that. HTTP logging Morgan, create hashes, nano ID. I'm actually gonna do this. And then I'll just use this also as so database mongoose. And I'm gonna definitely look at this for inspiration, like things like these parameters and stuff, so I don't have to keep looking that up. Sample. Right, and the other thing I wanted to look at are, yes, which routes. And you know what? No, I don't want to build on Express because it's going to be integrated in the API. So we'll just do this API get /id post /URL. And I think when we look at the store code here, so we have store response next URL, new schema validate slug URL, new URL schema validate. Okay, database mongoose validation. Yep, never used it before, but might be worth looking into. I don't know, something bugs me now about different casing here. Okay, that's really it. 5-digit slugs. If existing slug already in use. But it doesn't actually deal with the collision, does it? It'd be nice if it would let, you know, generate a different slug. Are the slugs hashed on the URL or are they just random? Ah, no. Okay, it's passed in. All right, never mind. And it just generates one. Okay, so this nano IDs just generate a hash. Okay, we don't need to keep that open. We don't need to get that open. All right, I think this is where we're gonna go. Oh yeah, and then QR code. We have something like this. Generate QR code. I think this is good enough. And React Native with SVG. Ooh. I don't actually want something this complex. But, So I think as a compressed PNG image, these should be quite small. I don't think an SVG would ever be any smaller. Anyway, all right. So I'm just gonna do this probably after. That's it. It's getting late. Sorry, it's a short one. Oh wait, one last thing, all right? Because I did actually want to poke into this, and this might potentially be super simple, right? So we have our scripts here, and we have a script here that pulls text from YouTube, right? It basically looks at CTC videos and looks for new puzzles that we're used, so I can cache them. And some people are complaining because in a Cracking the Cryptic YouTube video, they mention multiple puzzles quite often. And it currently adds them as extra YouTube links, which which only the stream puzzles would have. Let's see. Nope. The dailies don't usually get those. Not these for sure. I don't have one right now. Nope. Anyway, they'll end up with multiple links, where many of them aren't necessarily the actual video that the puzzle came in, right? And it just finds all the mentions. But Simon has been quite consistent of using a heading of asterisk, asterisk, all caps, today's puzzle, asterisk, asterisk. So I should, in theory, be able to look for that text and basically say, hey, if there's the first link after that text, and I can potentially do something to figure out, hey, if there's a double line break, you know, ignore it. But basically find the primary link. Doesn't mean I don't want to record the remainder, but at least I could say, hey, you know, that's the video that the puzzle was launched in, and these are just the next 3 weeks where they mention it because it's a Patreon special or whatever, right? But yeah, I need to kind of review the code, kind of, because the thing is, right now, for example, since I've just updated earlier today, it won't find new videos, so it won't even process anything, right? So I need to kind of hack into this a little bit to not actually do the update, because it actually commits it to, it auto-commits it into the Git repo as well, just to save me, you know, it generates these commits and all this stuff, does all these updates. So I need to kind of hijack that process, disable these, and then I can inspect exactly what happens. So for example, get puzzles from video IDs, right? So if I look at this one, this comes from YT export lib, right? Load data to video IDs, previous video IDs, filtered IDs, put the new video IDs. All right, fetch video puzzles, right? So this goes here. So this takes the snippets, which I believe are the little description bits that are in the API, and then maps them to this. And this basically, yeah, so this just get puzzle IDs from snippets. Oh, jeez. Yeah. So this one basically runs the puzzle regex, right? So all it does is generate a list. It doesn't care where in the description it is. So I have to actually be a little bit smarter because all the processing happens further down the line and there's no metadata attached. So I need to find a way of basically injecting some metadata and saying, hey, this is the primary one or whatever, right? Or just run it as a completely separate process. Yeah. All right. Maybe it's a little bit more involved than I thought. All right. That's it. Thanks for hanging out. It was a little bit of rambly, but I'm happy with adding the solution link, making it a little bit more general. There's a lot more planned to like improve and streamline interactions with different file formats and all this stuff. I'm still working very much so on the updated version for the mobile app. It's a bunch of polishing, a lot of testing, to be honest. Like I have to remove some settings that don't make sense and make sure certain things work properly and all this stuff. It's a bit of a slug. And you might have seen earlier, Steam are organizing something called Steam Puzzle Fest. They sent me an invite to. I'm registered. This is going to happen in April. So hopefully by then I want to have updated the mobile apps. I want to have fixed the data loss issue by adding a data backup tool, basically, that hopefully works out automatic. And then I want to have some major update, maybe add some new, like have a new fresh list of built-in puzzles, have a couple of something, I don't know, something special. I will increase the price, so anybody who hasn't got it yet, get it before then. But then I'll launch it with a discount, so everybody gets a chance. And it's the only way I have to support myself. And the people who are getting it are basically getting it to support me anyway, since the mobile app, the web app is already there. But in the future, hopefully the paid app will have some more additional things that people might appreciate. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for hanging out. This was Sven with Sven Codes, working on SudokuPad. Take care, have a good day, and bye-bye.